Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. If you enjoy that sort of content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. So I'm trying to reach 30,000 subscribers before the end of the year, because that would be awesome. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the second most popular project on all of games, and a game that I actually really enjoy a whole good deal. I actually didn't like it that much the first time I played it. Second, third, fourth, fifth time I played it, I enjoyed it an awful heck of a lot. That's Everdell Duo, which presumably is a two-player version of Everdell. Now, one interesting thing that really, looking at this main image, is also the fact you see the massive box in the background. And I'm pretty sure that's them really heavy-handedly saying, hey, oh yeah, you can also buy that epic, legendary, super cool version of Everdell that was on Kickstarter and now it's here. At least I'm speculating that's what that box is. I'm very curious to know what that box is about. Other than that, hopefully they got a great description here. Everdell Duo, a new 1 to 2 player. Wow! I wish that was, that's great to mention. Competitive and cooperative with a 15-chapter campaign plus oversized cards to the original Everdell. That sounds fantastic. Like that, I'm in. I'm totally in. Competitive, cooperative, solo Everdell, done. I'm intrigued. I want to know more. I feel like the main image could be better still. I imagine because this is going to probably have a pretty good price, even though, ooh, look at that. That looks good set up. I am all good there. Yeah. Was something amiss? No, I'm doing great. I feel really good today. Plus oversized cards for the original Everdell. It's raised $235,000 with their $5,000 funding goal, and it says above board region friendly. I wonder what that means. I wonder if that's some sort of cool service they had. Either way, like the icon's big enough that I'm like, hey, I wonder what that is. As always with the videos, I'm thinking, wow, I am misspeaking today. As always with the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. 40 seconds. Whoa. What the heck just happened? It just completely exited out. All right, let's try it again. Take 2. Within the charming valley of Everdell, mayors will go to great lengths to make sure that that's really fast. Okay. So that's super loud, and it's super fast. So now we're going to play that fun game where I'm going to try to read it as fast as I can to actually get an idea of how quick you need to read their subtitles, because they feel very quick. Locked in. Let's go. Within the charming valley of Everdell, mayors will go to great lengths to make sure their city is the shiniest. Everdell Duo is a standalone game made especially for 2 players. There are several ways to play: competitive, cooperative, ooh, campaign, okay, challenge, over 75 unique card abilities. Okay, cool, we're coming around. I'm in. More than 30 different events to achieve. Everdell Duo is an expansive and addictive experience with easy setup and swift playtime. Everdell Duo. I would have slowed down that text just a smidge bit, and I imagine they would hit that 40-second mark specifically for ads or something like that. Hey, see goody. But overall, yeah, it looks Everdell. It looks familiar but different. I'm intrigued. I feel like they did do a good job spotlighting, like, oh, okay, you got cooperative, you got competitive, you got the campaign. It looked cool. I wanted to know more. I'd like to know a price. I'm also interested about that region thing, especially if I'm not from the United States of America. So, 5,046 backers. It has happened after the video. Do I want it? Yeah, I want to know more. I mean, I'm not completely sold. How much is it? Don't know. Don't even know much about the pledges, but I do kind of know based on what you said here. Then, yeah. Tabletop Tycoon was founded by Dan Yarrington, who's been selling, shipping, and making tabletop games since 1996. Which means a lot to, and they benefit Toys for Tots, which means a lot to us, since Dan used to receive games from Toys for Tots as a kid. Some of our most popular titles include Everdell, A Warp, Whispers, Black Orchestra, Alien Frontiers. Alien Frontiers is so good. I've heard so many good things about Everdell. I'm getting everything: Complete Collection, Duo, Foreshore, Flourish. I have played the base game and the expansion, and I enjoyed both of those an awful lot. That is the deepest I have dived into the pool, but I'd love to go deeper. Because, yeah, I really enjoyed it. All our sales benefit for Toys for Tots. So one thing I do think is interesting is Dan used to be, I think he was part of, what was it, Game Salute? I think it was way back in the day, which had like a really, really super bad reputation. Like it was so bad. Like back in the early dinosaur days of Kickstarters. And if you go and you Board Game Geek search it, you can totally find all sorts of stuff. You can totally dig it back up. But I feel like he's done a really great job with the Tabletop Tycoon. And I'm not saying he did this on purpose, but like I've noticed this, and I've mentioned this in past projects. They really mention that really early and really often, to kind of, just to he's done a great job with his PR. That's what I'm getting at there. Same link, but these ones are capitalized. Interesting. Ooh, Collection Starling Games. Interesting. It takes you to a different spot. Either way, kudos. So let's check out 13 Created. Make sure people are going to get their stuff, hopefully. Everdell Cozy Critters Blankets, plushies, blankets. That's such a good idea. It's such a good idea. All right, let's check out the last few. And I will say, they do spectacular convention presents. Like, when they go to conventions, they do it big. Like, they'll normally have the massive Everdell tree. Like, it is humongous. It just stands out so much because, like, everybody puts up, like, advertisements up high and stuff. But to see, like, this massive tree, and you can see it from, aisles and aisles and aisles away, and it's super cool what they tend to do. And you can, like, take pictures, and it's just... kudos. So no video. I hate you. I hate everything. No, actually, you know what? I imagine that's after the fact. I imagine this originally had a video, and oh, there it is. And now they made that the thing, because this looks good. Amazing deals. $25, $75, $69, $202. Honestly, that's a half point. That's a third point grade bump up for me just on this. Like this one graphic alone for after the fact trying to sell things. Like good stuff. But that's not what we're here for. People get their stuff. Very disappointed with the puzzles. I'm a speed puzzler who can do a 500 piece in around an hour. Vincent leading off the important stuff. My first attempt at Belfair Festival has taken over a week. These are low quality cuts. The inner pieces only have two shapes and the variants on them in minuscule, leading to many, many pieces fitting together even though they don't go together. The large swaths of similarly colored background then become almost impossible to do. You start piecing them together only to realize that somewhere you made a mistake and it becomes trial and error trying to fix it. And because of how the pieces fit together, they frequently get stuck, leading to damaging the pieces. If you're a puzzle lover, you will hate this. You know what? I believe Vincent. See, Goody, don't get the puzzles. Don't do it. Vincent sounds like he's a... Yeah, I love how he led with like his experience in puzzles. Received puzzles and blankets in Utah. Great turnaround. Thank you. Okay, so this is 9 months ago. So we're way back then. Cool. So the puzzles, not so great, but blankets, man, that's a super cool idea. 20,000 comments. Jiminy Christmas. This is from 21. I imagine this one's out. I'm not particularly worried about this, honestly. I've just completed my 10th game, and have noticed the card sleeves backs peeling away. It's happening on rather a lot of the cards, which I'm very disappointed about. Has anyone experienced this? Has anything been done about it? Has anybody issued with the sleeves? They're all peeling away in poor quality. Still never received a replacement box. Is there any way I can get more sleeves with the printed background? Ooh, okay. So this is something to know. If you're thinking about like deluxeified all-in sort of stuff, puzzles not the greatest, sleeves, a lot of complaints, and these are like minor things, but it's like, it's good to know, potentially if you're thinking about getting the sleeves or just thinking about your own. Is there a way to get a replacement box lid for this edition of the game? Mine was destroyed during major floods this past week in Slovenia. Okay, I'm not going to put that one on Dan. I'm not, but it's still cool. I like how he just was like very upfront about it. That was nice. He's like, yeah. This happened. Please explain why I this morning received a partial refund after many months instead of receiving the game. And he was in there. He did the great. Okay, so customer service wise, yes. Can you do it? Yes. Not worried about it. Plus, they have like $250,000 or something. So, can you do it? Yes. We're good. Good for him. Total turnaround on the PR. Kudos. And then once again, like I said, leading with the Toys for Tots. Like I think it's a smart. No puzzles or plushies. See, good, you didn't get any blankets? $19. Jiminy crap. Wow, that's a great price. And I know that Kickstarter's like, we don't want you making it look like a used car lot, blah, blah, blah. But that's such a good price. I'm in. I feel like $19 should have been mentioned in that video. I know you're trying to cram in as much as you can. But $19 for 3 different game modes? Like $19? How much do I have to play this to get $19 worth of enjoyment on this one? It's easy. I play it with my kid. I play it solo. I'm going to play the campaign. Like, that's a fan-freaking-tastic price. I would put that so high on the marquee. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Great price. Great price. Imagine they're just printing the living snot out of this. When's this coming out? When's this coming out? March 2025. Oh, for that Origins Gen Con push. Yeah. I bet we're gonna see a lot of stuff about Everdell Duo next year. Everdell oversized cards, good for them. $40. Enhance your Everdell experience with the oversized cards featuring larger text as well as extended art, allowing you to enjoy the original Everdell game in all its glory. So these are just for the original base game, but now they're much larger cards. That's kind of cool. That's a really neat one. I like that. So that was the big box in the background. I thought it was going to be like a big mega epic box, but that's still nice. And honestly, $39, that's reasonable. Shout out to Robert Pitts. Rip, used car salesman on YouTube. Best storyteller ever. He just passed. Hope that's not my car guy. I don't think it is. I think I got Bobby. Bobby's still good. Rip, that sucks. Yeah, I've been in a funk the last couple weeks. Two friends that I had that died. That were like, one was like 8 years older, one was like 8 years younger, roughly, and it's like, oh my gosh. I should start exercising more. 30-minute playtime, 2-player competitive, 1-player, 2-player, co-player, 15-chapter, awesome. I mean, it's $19. You don't have to sell me that hard. $35.34. That's a heck of a print run. I've said it before. Look a little cool behind the scenes manufacturing. 2,000 is roughly that number where the prices really start to get good. So if he's doing $35.34 on Kickstarter, then you got to factor in that this is probably going to be something big for the conventions and Gen Con as well. Like, woo-wee. Ooh-wee. What size print run we doing here? Like, man, as someone who actually gets, like, sometimes I'll do quotes for customers, and I'll just be like, I wonder, like, if their Kickstarter goes super well, like, if they need, if they go end up getting 10,000, what will this price go down to? Like, that sort of stuff. Because some people, you got to think about it. Some people know that from the jump. They're like, all right, I'm expecting this to do this well. I'm willing to put some of my money into this potentially, especially if you're a well-established publisher, and you say, all right, we're going to go for like a 10,000 print run. We're going to go for X print run that's like a really big one. They can lower that price down super duper good and get you $19 games, stuff like that. Like, it's awesome to see, like, publishers continuing to grow and being able to take those risks and pass on the value to you. Like, I kind of love it. One double-sided game board, the campaign score sheet, the 80 unique critters and construction cards, the replayable campaign book with 15 chapters, a D6, the cute little meeples, the things, the stuff. $19. Oh man, it's easy. Gameplay. Check out the rule booklet for more information. Clickable. Why is a War of Whispers Dark Alliance here? Oh, this was one of their games. Did this one come out? Yeah, let's check that one too. Videos. Let's play. Cool. So that's just a straight up gameplay. Fantastic. Love it. Everdell Duo. We got the review. We got a playthrough. We got playthroughs, the campaign mode playthrough, competitive mode playthrough. We got all the videos you could possibly need, and we got a rule booklet. Fantastic. Let's make sure War of Whispers people got their stuff. Hi there. Not received my copies yet. Hi, Frank. Please support us. Good. We're there. It's 3 years ago. Great. In. Done. Rule booklet. Take a look-see. Gorgeous artwork. Standard 16 pages. What do we got on that back page? Yeah, look at that back page. Oh, so good. So good. Tarot size cards with larger printing. That's a good job spotlighting them there. And $20. Like, let's see. And is there a bundle? That's my question too. So $20. 28. Only 28. Wow. And then the bundle. So there's no value at all. Interesting. They didn't even give you $1. But then again, these prices are great. And how many do we do? 85. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. See, goody about your dad. Whew. That's rough. Scary. But yeah, like, I'm laughing at these numbers. 85. It's just such a shock. Like, but they didn't mention it at all. Like, honestly, I was like, it's just. Is that just like an experiment? And now, oh, the new bigger cards, all oversized cards. Oh, this is the base. Oh, so this is just duo and base game. And then this is the one that's going to be the big one, the base and the expansions for the hardcores, for the 131. And here's the other thing. Here's why this is really genius of them. I just, like, I'm going to go a third point grade bump up here because I want to spotlight this because I think it's really smart. By doing it this way, they now are printing all these. These are all products that they now can sell. Oh, you want this specific expansions, huge cards? Like, boom, we got that. Like, here you go. It's a product. It's in this box. We made it on this Kickstarter. Like, this is all stuff they're making. And it's just adding to the Everdell brand and building the Everdell brand. Because that's the bottom line. Most companies are always just striving for that evergreen. And yeah, they're looking for more evergreens, like ideally. But the one thing you want to do is you want to make that brand. You want to make your game that is the brand. And you just keep adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. And doing spin-off games and crossover games because people might try Everdell Duo or have never played Everdell, if they like Everdell Duo, then guess what? They're probably going to try Everdell, and Everdell continues to grow. And that's why you see so many spin-off games. Like, it's and reboots now with like Tikal Adventures, for instance. It's like it's the 20th. It's like it's a different-ish game, but it's like they're still using the Tikal name because yeah, why not? Duh. So 1058. That's nice. So yeah, most people still look at that. That's such an interesting number to look at. So 3534 for the game, right? And then 28 just wanted oversized cards just for the base game. And that's just nice. That's a nice thing, fan service. If you're just an Everdell fan, you don't want the Duo, you want that, which is not most people, but it's 28 people. And those 28 people appreciate that, and that's brand loyalty. That's good stuff there. Duo and base game oversized cards. So yeah, 85, and then we get the all oversized cards based in expansion. The all oversized, cool. So they already have what, like almost a 4,000 print run. Yeah, 4,500, almost a 5,000 print run. Good for them. So 120 main deck cards, all your cards, but they're bigger. The oversized cards for the all expansions, cool stuff. What's that thing? Look at that. Those are nice boxes. I want those boxes. Showing the side box. Good stuff. As to the video, I definitely think the video has promise. I feel like that feels like the early video of someone who's only going to get better at making videos. And yeah, because it was rushed. But I feel like it did a great job. Like, it made me want it. I feel like that $19 price point, though, especially, like, just knowing it's because that's such a low price point. I feel like you got a spot like that. The Far Shore, so here's you go. Easy, looking for more. This is such, oh my God. This is how you do an add-on section. Point grade bump up. Just a whole point grade. I'm going the whole damn way. I don't care. I don't care. That is an add-on section. That is a fun little shopping section. If I am just an Everdell fan in general, if I'm the person that has one game and I've played one other expansion, I know I like that expansion. Like, it's like, oh, maybe I get this, maybe I get that, or like, it's like I get the Duo and I get the card. Like, it's just a fun little pick and pack here. This is great. Then the $35 Everdell. Like, look at that. Look at this. This is so good. Just stay away from the. Where do they not offer the puzzles? Are the puzzles here? Did they know the puzzles suck? Where are the puzzles? Where are the puzzles? Where are the puzzles? They're not here. So I feel like that's probably their way of acknowledging that, yeah, maybe the puzzles weren't the greatest. Are they not here? I don't see them. I don't see the puzzles. No, they're there. Don't get the puzzles. Take it from the guy that read the comment section. 2/3 section could be laid out better. Okay. 2/3. A whole point grade bump up is really good because like we're cruising right now to like an A-ish, like an A+. But I don't feel like I can do it. Like it doesn't feel like an A+ project. But a lot of the stuff here feels really good. It's just that price is so stinking good. It's $28 in and out the door. It's fine. It's fine. It's a great price. Everdell oversized cards base game and there's a bunch of different pledge levels and there's a bunch of different clearly laid out shipping prices as there should be. Wish it was higher, but honestly, I feel like there's not too much wasted space on this page either. Region friendly shipping. So this is it. No PO boxes, but if you're in these areas for any countries not included on this list, the expanded worldwide shipping. Okay. Cool. Great. Expanded worldwide shipping, paid reshipments only, no PO boxes. So all this information you need to know. The EU VAT, the UK VAT, 20%. They're laying it out. That's really nice. Good stuff. I was a little confused as to what a core game and what was miscellaneous at first glance. Yes, I can agree with that too. As someone who honestly is like, are these all like this is like, yeah, let's actually do that. I think this is a spin-off game. I think that's a standalone. I don't think that's an expansion. My Little Everdell, that one's simple. I want it. The deluxe resource, simple. The Everdell feature, the Wooden Lighthouse. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I need this. I want it though. I'm assuming it's an expansion maybe. There's the base game. There's the collector's edition. The big box, the complete edition. What's inside the complete edition? Is this everything? Yeah, I can see it being. Yeah, okay. You took me off the. Yeah, no, it's not super nitpicky. I can see that. I think that could definitely be more clearly laid out. But I think it's still really good. Like overall, like yeah, it's still great. Okay, so FAQ updates, comments. Let's give this one a grade. Positive. Didn't organize the FAQs. A few questions. Question 13. You got to read through 13. That sucks. What if I need to return? I would recommend do like Reload from Colossal Games. Oh, so long ago when I first really saw it, I was like, hey, that was a great idea. What if my package is lost in transit? How do I get additional items? Do you offer group or retailer discounts? So yeah, these look like good questions though. Updates. More Everdell Duo photos. Thank you for all your amazing day here on Everdell Duo campaign. We're happy to share some more photos of Everdell Duo. We'll be back for more discussion tomorrow. So it's just, hey, here's pictures of it. Ooh, the components. Okay. Yeah, that looks like that's from a $19 game. Those components are from a $19 game. It's pretty nice. Like that's what I'm saying. Like how good like that like those two like I feel like the $19 totally spotlight that. That's such a good price. Like I feel like you could ride the kind of buzz that like a what was it? What was it? Oh, it was just a little dice game that kept hitting stretch goals. Now, granted, they don't have stretch goals, but it was it was for Tasty Mystical Games. It was one of the first big ones. It was the dungeon, the dungeon box. It was Dungeon Roll, really fun solo game. Really fun little dice game. It's not solo too. I wouldn't play it more than I think 3, 4. Too many players drags it down. Okay, cool comments. Could you clarify what's the Everdell 3rd edition retail versus Everdell 3rd collector's edition? Much appreciated. Yeah. Could be clearer. Like we're saying, yeah. Especially, yeah, for the add-ons. But once again, it's like, this is like a really nuanced, like, hey, this is a specific question about a thing that's not even this Kickstarter. It's just the add-on. So yeah, the add-on section I think could definitely be improved. But it's still great. I'd like to add to get the 6-point metal coins and another set of resource points. So on. How can I get them? Is there any add-on that includes tarot side sleeves for the oversized cards? Will they fit in collector's boxes? Thanks. Yeah, all these. Okay, so all the add-on questions. Yeah, and I imagine they're seeing this. They're like, okay, add-on section can't just be like a jumbled mess, because it does. That's what it looks like. It looks like we made all these pretty graphics and just boop 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 boop, boop, just threw them out of there. And it's like next time, all right, we got to organize a little rhyme and reason here, so that way, because it's easier for us, it's easier for them. It's good all around. Plus, once you get the template in place, you can use it in the future forever for puzzles version 2 or whatever, because there's the big thing, because if you're selling all these things, you can really, man, ooh, they got a good system going. Welcome to day 3 of the campaign. Ooh, they're addressing things in the comments too, churning it. We've been loving all the feedback you've been providing in the comments. We have some exciting news to share in the future, so stay tuned for our updates. Very curious. Love the responses to the creators here. Well done. Thanks, Corey. We're happy to help. Great customer service. Looking good. $235,000. I had to ask whether the complete collection was everything, or just the core game and all its expansions. It's the latter. But yeah, that's a minor complaint to a very well done section. Yeah, overall, I think this is an A. I gotta go with an A. I think there's definitely some nitpicks. I think the video could definitely be better, 100%. But I think it's great, honestly. And I imagine that the reason why it's so fast is because it had to be 40 seconds. But I still think $19 is all they're trying to convince you to do. Granted, with shipping, it jumps up. But still, overall, I think this is an A. I'm not gonna go A+. This one doesn't feel A+. I gotta feel an A+. Like, yeah, give it an A+. I really gotta feel the project, and I don't here. The price, though, that price just makes the sugar go down so much easier. That's not an expression. But quick show note: there will not be a show tomorrow, as I am going on a field trip with my 2-year-old daughter. We're going to the library. It's gonna be lots of fun. We're gonna get a big piece of pizza. She's very excited. C. Goody agrees. It's an A. But back next week, and if you have any suggestions for a upcoming Kickstarter game found critique, something like that. Oh, and exciting! Hopefully next week, I'm hoping to schedule a different critique, but it's going to be a critique, but it's going to be for an Italian, I think it's an Italian crowdfunding website, but French or something like that, but it has English. So we're going to check out a completely different crowdfunding website at some point next week, so I'm excited to check that out. So stay tuned for that. And if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. Bye-bye.